Candyman begins in Chicago, Illinois with Helen Lyle, a grad student at the University of Illinois, gathering info for her thesis on urban legends with her friend Bernadette Walsh. The university janitor finds out about Helen's interest in the Candyman legend and tells her about the recent attack at a housing project called Cabrini Green, believed to be committed by Candyman. That night, Bernadette and Helen decide it would be fun to summon Candyman by reciting his name 5 times in the mirror, but no entity appears. Helen and Bernadette decide to investigate Cabrini Green the next day, where, in the room the attack occurred, Helen finds a strange ritual site. The two get caught by local resident and single mother Anne-Marie McCoy, but she gladly tells them about the night of the attack. At dinner with Professor Phillip and Helen's husband Trevor, Helen learns that Candyman was a black 19th century artist that fell in love with a white woman, leading to pregnancy, and was subsequently lynched by her father's thugs. A few days later, while walking to her car in a parking garage, a mysterious man in a large cloak approaches Helen. As he approaches, it turns out that he is Candyman, and he lulls her into a trance with his hot voice, and she passes out. Helen awakens inside Anne-Marie's apartment, where she finds her dog unalived, and Anne-Marie hysterical over her missing baby. The cops then break down the door and arrest Helen. Trevor posts bail for Helen, but she is unable to recall anything that would help her in her case. While home alone, she is attacked again by Candyman and put in a trance. Bernadette arrives to visit her, but ends up being unalived by Candyman. Trevor comes home to find Bernadette's body, Helen, but no Candyman, further increasing suspicion on Helen, who ends up in a psych ward. While she is speaking to the psychiatrist, Candyman attacks him, which helps Helen escape the hospital. She returns home to find that Trevor has already moved on with a student of his, and decides to leave. Returning to Cabrini Green, she searches for the missing baby, and finds him deep within a large pile of junk that the local residents were planning to set ablaze. They begin the fire, and Candyman attacks Helen within the pile, but she is able to fight him off and return the baby to Anne-Marie. She passes away from her injuries, but at her funeral, the residents of Cabrini Green pay their respects, including Anne-Marie. Trevor grieves over Helen in his bathroom and recites her name 5 times, summoning her, where she ends up enacting her revenge upon Trevor, ending Candyman.